Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Ennis versus Crowley Is On video. Excuse me, as Boots Ennis, the reigning undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, will return on Saturday, July 13th to make the first defense of his title against undefeated mandatory challenger Cody Crowley. Before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So this is a exciting fight. It's going to main event a DAZN card. It's going to be Boots' first matchup and fight with Matchroom and DAZN. And he's going to be taking on the undefeated Cody Crowley. A battle of southpaws right here. Boots, he's 31-0 at 28 knockouts. He's done very well to this point. He was gifted, though, the IBF title, as the title was stripped from Bud Crawford for not defending against Boots, but Bud at the time had an automatic rematch clause in the contract for Errol Spence. And now Bud is moving to 154. So Boots, was upgraded last year to champion. He struggled to find an opponent. Mandatory was dropped down, and Cody Crowley accepted. So now these two guys are going to clash with the IBF title on the line. In my opinion, on paper, this might be the best opponent Boots has faced so far. Might be. In terms of having a chance against him. And it's a good matchup. Both these guys are the same height. Boots has a 2-inch reach advantage. Crowley's undefeated, 22-0, 9 knockouts. Not a big power puncher, but he can box. He's a pretty solid boxer. Boots is a good boxer puncher, a lot of power. He's a big guy for a welterweight. And it's going to be very interesting to see how their styles clash in this battle right here. Really looking forward to it. I think it's a good matchup, and how Boots does against Crowley is going to define how he moves going forward. And remember now, he's not with the PBC anymore. So I don't know how well Matchroom and the PBC are going to work together to try to make fights, especially unification bouts, because the PBC have the other two champions. Once Crawford moves up, they got Mario Barrios and they got Amantes Stanionis, who are going to be upgraded to champs. They do Matchroom. I don't think Matchroom has Giovanni Santillan. It might be Golden Boy, but that's with Giovanni Santillan is at least aligned with the zone. And Santillan is next in line to go after the WBO title. So there's a possibility there in the future. So Boots, this is a good way to start his takeover of this division. He's officially a world champion. We know Crawford, if he beats Israel Madrimov in August, if he beats him in August, we know that Crawford's probably given up his 3 titles, and then the division is wide open and ready to go for Boots Ennis. So a big opportunity for him to start his takeover. And for Cody Crowley, undefeated, he's fought once every calendar year the last 3 years, but they've been his best wins. Beating that Kudratio, whatever his name was. He beat him back in 21 to get the party started. And then he fought Josecito Lopez on the Spence Ugas undercard and dominated him over 10 rounds. And then he took on, last year, he took on Abel Ramos, the always active and fun fighter to watch, and he scored a hard-fought 12-round decision win over him to put himself in this position. So now he's ready for the title shot. He's had a lot of personal issues that, that have kind of motivated him. They haven't brought him down. They've motivated him to work harder and stay in it. And now he's going to see, we're all going to see what he's made of in this fight. And I'm really looking forward to it. So Saturday, July 13th, main event of DAZN, IBF Welterweight Championship of the World at 147 pounds will be on the line as Boots Ennis versus Cody Crowley is on. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.